What's going on, people? Okay, where do we begin? First things first, as I'm sure y'all have already noticed, different camera angle. What's going on, Neo? Did you get another camera this year? A new camera of sorts, I guess you can say. This is kind of a quasi-test video of my brand new phone, which is the iPhone 12 Pro Max. The front-facing camera recording at 4K 30 frames per second. Which is just absolutely bonkers. When you just think about how far technology has progressed to the point where the front-facing camera, which is usually the worst camera, is able to output 4K content, and that shit looks pretty crispy. Good job, Apple. I am legit stunned, and I'm at a loss for words. Something else I am also at a loss for words at, I never thought we'd get to the point we are at today, but hey, it's 2020. Expect the unexpected. CD Projekt Red, or as they are now referred to, CD Projekt Wrecked. And I'm of course referring to the disastrous launch of Cyberpunk 2077. I'm just gonna let you guys know this right up front. This video is not gonna have any type of structure, no edits, no cuts, no usual theatrics that I have, because I am not in the best mental state to try to make light, funny jokes about this stuff, because I am disappointed. I am disappointed as a consumer, and above all else, a CD Projekt Red stan. So let me just clarify that last bit, because this is something that I've noticed a lot of people out there, they say they fans, but they really not, right? Unlike most people out there who are only fans of The Witcher 3, which I am. I'm a big fan of The Witcher 3. In fact, I own The Witcher 3 on PC, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and I recently copped the game on Xbox, because this is the best place to play the game if you are playing on a console. And this, bro, it's freaking beautiful. It's got 4K. They have a 60 frame per second mode. Awesome stuff. But yeah, I love The Witcher 3. Played it multiple times. Also played The Witcher 2. I have that on PC and on Xbox 360. And something a lot of people haven't done, I've played The Witcher 1. Yes. Something many can't say they have. So what I'm talking about this video, it's not me jumping on some type of a hate bandwagon. It isn't. Because I am a CD Projekt Red fan. I am a fan of a lot of the stuff that they've done over the years. Them being very pro-consumer, free DLC, them coming out there and saying that we're not like any other company. And whenever a company does that, I usually take it with a grain of salt, because you know what this shit is, right? But with CD Projekt Red, I was thinking, I think this might be the one. They might be the company that does that. They announced Cyberpunk back in 2012, and I just, the idea of the guys who made The Witcher 2 working on this type of a game got me excited. Played The Witcher 3, I got even more excited for Cyberpunk, the game we hadn't seen any footage of yet. They debuted the game in 2018, and I just knew I wasn't even going to watch any footage. I didn't have to watch any footage, because CD Projekt Gods, that's what I've called them. Y'all know me on Twitter, @NeoGameSpark. That's what I've been calling them, because they were great. But something about Cyberpunk was just very spooky, man. Even though I wasn't really following any of the footage, because I didn't want to spoil myself, I didn't like the trajectory that we were going. There were a couple of things that they were saying along the development process that really rubbed me the wrong way. Taking out features left and right for the betterment of the game. I thought that was really weird, that this game's supposed to come out in a year and you're taking out features. That's very strange. But, I wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt, because game development ain't easy. It's not easy at all. So if your creative vision is too vast for XYZ, then hey, you got to dial it down. Life is about compromise, Alexander Hamilton. But then that stuff just started piling on up, man. And it got even worse when we were literally 2 months out from the launch of the game, and we had yet to see any type of footage of it running on consoles. On consoles, okay? Where this game is going to be sold, millions upon millions of consumers, an install base of over 100 million in the case of the PlayStation 4, and over 50 million with the Xbox One. We didn't see any footage. But CD Projekt Red assured us that, hey man, when you guys get the game on whatever release date, we haven't figured out if we want to delay it or yet, watch out for the yellow screens. Whenever you guys get the game, it's going to run surprisingly well. We have confidence in the console versions. They've said this time and time again. They even released footage of it running on the PS4 Pro, and by association, the PlayStation 5 backwards compatibility. So we were just like, all right, there's nothing to really worry about. Until a week before launch, where for whatever reason, CD Projekt Red did not allow reviewers access to the console version of the game. Very strange, but I mean, hey, PC is their main bread and butter. So maybe they just want to show off that version. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. And then reviewers aren't able to use their own captured footage in their reviews for a game that's coming out in just a few days? That's kind of spooky, but okay, we'll see. CD Projekt gods, give them the benefit of the doubt. And then what happens? What fucking happens on release? The game comes out, and it's a disastrous mess across consoles and PC. Now, your mileage is going to vary. Depending on who you talk to, they might have a decent experience with Cyberpunk. For some people out there, Cyberpunk may have only crashed 10 times in the week that they've been playing it. Cool. Awesome. But the fact that this game, which launched on the base consoles, PS4, Xbox One, this game that the frame rate dips to, in some cases, 0 frames per second, missing textures, missing NPCs, everything is freaking missing, like it's where's Waldo or some shit. This game is apparently what runs surprisingly well on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. How did this game hit certification? How? How did this just fly by? Where the game is basically damn near unplayable. And if it's not unplayable, you have to temper your expectations and shift through, I'm gonna call it like it is, the bullshit. Why is this okay? Why is this okay that we are letting this company that was supposed to be for us, the consumers, straight up lie to us about a game that we spent $65 on? And in the case of me, I'm gonna give myself an L right now. I spent $180 on this game because I bought it on PC, I bought it on PlayStation for testing purposes, and I brought my brother a copy for the Series X, right? And across all 3 platforms, janky stuff up the wazoo. This game should not have been released in the situation that it is. And they knew this, which is why they were being very selective about what they were saying. This is a problem. This is a big problem, and I am tired of people trying to downplay this. Because this is how, that's how it starts. That's exactly how it starts, by us giving them a pass. We need to stop giving these companies a free pass just because they made a favorite game of ours, right? I bought 4 copies of The Witcher 3. I am probably the most mad person out of everybody, which is why I am not giving CD Projekt Red a pass on this. Oh, they can just fix this in a few months. Just wait till February. They're going to be patching this all through February. Wait till the next gen version, whenever that releases. Who knows if it'll release in 2021? Just wait. Don't worry about it. Like, you can't expect perfection. Nothing is perfect. I'm having fun with the game. You guys are just haters. Yes, we are totally haters because we spent money on a product and it does not work as intended. Go to any other business or medium whatsoever and try to pull that shit. Okay? This game came out broken, buggy, unplayable for a lot of the demographic. And I don't want to hear all you people coming in here trying to damage control saying, well, you should have known that if you wanted to play the game with the best settings, go buy a PC. Yes, build a $1,300 PC, which my gaming PC is. I can run the game. High settings, very high settings. It's nice. But you're telling the vast majority of people out there to go and do that. Yes, go buy all the new NVIDIA GPUs that you can't even buy because they sold out. Oh, well, when they meant current gen hardware, they were talking about the PlayStation 5 and Series X. Oh, yeah. The versions that don't even exist. They were totally talking about the backwards compatibility versions. Really? So, what about for all the people out there who are playing the game via backwards compatibility on their new systems and they're having problems? What about them? What about all the other people who just have the PS4 and the X1s? It's their fault for buying the game on 7-year-old hardware. Really? The same 7-year-old hardware that gave us Red Dead Redemption 2, Spider-Man, PS4, Spider-Man, Miles Morales, God of War, The Last of Us Part 2, Uncharted 4, Gears of War 4, Gears of War 5, Forza Horizon 4. You're telling me that 7-year-old hardware couldn't produce better than what we got out of Cyberpunk. Is it an ambitious game? Yes, it is. But you're also selling that ambitious game on lower spec machines. You as a developer should make a conscious effort on whether or not you can have this game out on the console that you've been developing for the past 7 years, 7, 8, 9 years, however long it's been. And if it's not up to snuff, you cancel it or delay it until it's actually competent. Yes, you might get some backlash, but it's going to be for the betterment of the game and the consumer experience at launch. That's another thing I want to address right now. A lot of these yellow chair bootlickers, that's what I'm going to call them. Oh, no, I don't care. Oh, people, you're going to burn bridges. No, because the people out there who are capping for this game, that is the issue. Because you're saying that it's the consumer's fault because we wanted the game and we were complaining about the delays. Yes, it is totally the fault of people on Twitter who are complaining about delays. That's the reason why they had to rush the game they've been working on for 9 years straight. Those two are so correlated. Yes, it is the consumer's fault. It's our fault the game turned out like trash. It has nothing to do with the management over at CD Projekt Red. Just all the horror stories about crunch. It can't be any of those factors. It can't be the investors trying to push it. It's the consumer's fault because we were whiny and entitled. Is CD Projekt Red cutting you a check? I just want to know, because earlier in the year, we all gave Naughty Dog shit for the last of, like, when the leaks were happening, right? We all gave them shit because they were DMCAing videos on YouTube of people talking about talking about the not even the leaks, the content of the leaks, like spoilers, but just talking about it as a news story, like, hey, Last of Us 2 got leaked. Taking down videos left and right, some that had footage, yes, others that didn't have footage, no. But Naughty Dog got dragged through the mud for that stuff, rightfully so. But with CD Projekt Red, well, they never had any issues before, so let's just give them a chance. You're telling people to wait for games that they've already purchased. Wait a whole year for patches and fixes and improvements. And this is exactly why I have a problem with these games as a service. They launch incomplete. They launch like barren wastelands, no type of features. Just wait for them to update it. Wait for them to update it. I've never seen people so content with paying money for a product and then having to warp their brain, their reality, into thinking that, okay, this is fine. Everything's on fire right now. There are no NPCs around. We got T-pose, characters butt-ass naked on the cars while we drive. This is fine. This is okay. Every single person out there who is saying these things, I hope that a game that you're looking forward to in the future, right? If it launches broken or buggy, y'all better keep that same energy, because you out there saying it's okay, don't listen to all these haters online, it's okay. Y'all better not be reaping any of the benefits if CD Projekt Red basically comes back and grovels to us. No. In order to achieve true unity, there is going to bring friction. This is the friction right now. To create a better CD Projekt Red, they have to be held accountable. This is what our job is as the consumers. And unfortunately for a lot of us, we didn't even get a chance to vote with our wallets, because by the time we had already paid for the game, our pre-orders were processed, we had it in our hands, that's when the bad news started coming out. So yeah, it could be a commentary on pre-order culture, but I'm going to leave that up to Jim Sterling, all right? This is not okay. And you can call me, just a sensationalist hater all you want, yada, yada, yada. But honest to God, look me in the eyes right now and tell me that you can recommend Cyberpunk 2077 right now in its current form without saying, if you can get by the bugs or the glitches or all this crazy stuff in the frame rate drops, tell me. This should not even be an issue. This should not be divisive. People should not be picking sides, defending CD Projekt Red, attacking CD Projekt Red. No. Not at all. This is how it starts. This is how we get companies like EA who are able to do those egregious things. This is how we got companies like Bethesda, which, yes, even though Microsoft acquired them and I'm excited for the exclusives, if those games still launch broken, I'm going to keep that same energy again, just like I did for Skyrim in 2011. Time. Always wait for this, wait for that, wait for everything. Wait. We've been waiting for 9 years. How much more do y'all really want us to wait? Anyways, that's all I got for y'all. Links down below in the video description to all my social media outlets, things like that. Appreciate y'all's support all throughout the entire year, man. It's been absolutely incredible. You know, Cyberpunk 2077 will eventually be a good game. But by that point, are we really still going to be calling them CD Projekt gods? I don't know, man. Anyways, I'll probably be back in a few days with some more impressions of my time playing the game. But until then, you guys, from Meteor for now, my name is NGS signing out. As you can see, I'm just so out of it right now. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.